So you're about to get Amandarized when you read The Phoenix Awakening. We just want to go ahead and throw that out there.
I don't want to marry him.
Masterful.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the special author spotlight episode. I'm LeVaughn McGee, and today I am thrilled to be with the author of The Phoenix Awakening, Amanda Mercedes Sotomayor. How are you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
Doing fantastic. It is good to have you here with us today. This book is just amazing. It drew me in from the moment I started, nothing but twist and turn. I've enjoyed this book, just a beautiful draw in, and I think those that are coming on board and hearing this and just being drawn to this podcast for the first time are like, they are really in for a thrill. They do not know what they're about to be drawn into. Whoa, I did not see this coming. It can turn anything around. The crazy twists, it's a lot going on. So what inspired this book at this time in your life?
I just like writing. It wasn't really anything that was inspiring. It was just one of those things where I kind of like writing. That's like, it's a form of therapy for me. So have a heck of an imagination. That's one thing anybody that you meet that knows me will say. And I found myself at the computer. I started typing one day and I just didn't finish.
Okay, so you were pretty much locked in. Once you got in and on, you was like, okay.
Yeah. And it was pretty easy for me because it's something that like I really enjoy doing. So there might be times where I had writer's block, but I kind of like would type through it until it would go away. So that would help. But yeah, it was one of those things where it was just one of those easy things for me.
Okay. That's beautiful. So even with the writer's block could not stop The Phoenix Awakening from getting produced. That's what I'm pretty much hearing. So.
No, I mean, it would be times where I would get these ideas out of nowhere. I'm talking about dinner. Maybe somebody says something at the dinner table, or I'm watching a movie and something happens. There was one time me and my parents were in the car and I got an idea, and I kind of just like, all right, I think I'm gonna put a spin on that with my book, because when I was writing it, no one knew. Because, everyone has their opinion. So I didn't let anyone know when I was writing it. And they didn't know until after I had it like in the process of almost done being published. They were like, oh, what?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This was ultimately just a big surprise.
Okay, I'm sorry. Now that we got the lighting and everything done, let's
Okay, boom, let the hair down, let's get it.
Well, this one broke. Okay. My camera don't look crooked or anything. I can hear you guys good.
So tell us about a moment that surprised you while writing this book. Like, what occurred? What just threw you off when you were writing this book, The Phoenix Awakening?
So I would say what threw me off was when she had to get a checkup, and it was the doctor that came in and checked up on her. So I'm not trying to give anything away because I want people to, read it and be surprised. But when they do read it, I do want you to think about what I said, because you're going to be surprised as I was when I put it in there.
Okay. Something about that doctor. The only way you're going to know is if you get The Phoenix Awakening. So that's a beautiful tie-in. I love that. We're like spectating that at this point. Like, okay, what's going on with this doctor? That's definitely a reason to grab in. I want to know myself. What's a scene you can't wait for readers to get to?
It's a lot of scenes. It's a lot of different scenes, a lot of different things. That's a good one. It's hard to always come up with stuff because you don't want it to be taken. I would say The Getaway. Like The Getaway is definitely something that they can definitely take away from, that I kind of can't wait for them to get to. But another thing is, if they pay attention to the book, they'll see cues and hints of stuff for the next book that she doesn't really. It's like stuff is thrown at her, information is thrown at her because the character is so young. She doesn't really pay attention to it. Like she'll like, huh? Okay, yeah. But then she'll forget about it because when we're young, there's a lot of things that happen, but we don't grasp. Then when we get older, we're like, oh wait, that's what that meant. You know what I mean? And then everything started making sense. So some of the readers might get it. I try to put like a subtle thing in there so it doesn't totally give it away. And then when other books come out, like and she thinks about it or has a flashback of it, and it's like, that's what that meant. So it.
Okay. So that's amazing. So we're looking at a possible sequel to this book as well.
Oh, it's not possible. It's definitely going to be a sequel. It's in the making at the moment. Like it's definitely happening.
Awesome. I know the readers who are listening to this are excited to hear that.
I picked one by its cover. They say don't judge a book by its cover, but I do that all the time. The book, and I'm like, yeah, shut up. camera, make sure that's clean. I'm the person that carries a whole bunch of Ice Age, even on vacation. I'm the one that almost set an alarm off because I had I was saging, and I didn't know they smoke detectors was so bad. I was like, well, first of all, it's a little bit of sage. So the fact that your smoke detectors got off because I did that tells me a lot, and this is not okay. Yeah, I was
Oh my goodness.
I used to hate reading. Had this vice principal was like, well, I'm gonna make you like it. And I was like, yeah, good luck with that. The book was so damn good it made me hate the movie. So I said I'm never reading again. But of course there was one person that decided to ignore the do not disturb.
So which character is closest to you and why? Out of all the characters from this very first one, which one do you feel is closest to you?
Because at first you're gonna be like, huh? But you gotta listen though. I would say it's like, so there's two characters that I put. And it's personality wise in the way they think, not what they've been through.
Okay.
I would say the main character, Dawn, and her best friend, Jen. And I say that because they have that go get 'em attitude that, don't quit. What doesn't kill me will make me stronger. They're very resilient. When they have these obstacles thrown at them, they're like, well, look, I mean, this happened, but we're going to figure it out, or this isn't going to stop me from this. And even though there might be moments where their hope does die a little, and you'll see that in certain parts, you'll see how they come back. There'll be something where it's like, no, this is not it. This can't be. There has to be more. There has to be better. And the closeness that they are, they take that closeness and that loyalty to each other very strongly. And, I do that with the people that I love, and I'm trusting them, and we have that relationship. I make sure, that I have that closeness with certain people. So those are the two characters. Personality-wise and mind-wise, I would be like, but I have not went through anything that they have went through. It is a fictional book.
Just clear that up for the folks in case anybody thought this was more of a personal basis. No.
How many people messaged me? And I was like, no. Even my parents were like, is there something you have to tell us? I'm like, you never let me out of your eyesight. How is this even possible? If I were to go and get the mail, and say hi to the mailman, which is like 80 years old, they go, who's that? And it's like, well, so yeah, my parents were very strict growing up. But you know what? I don't, when you're younger, you're like, oh, I wish I had the parents that don't care, right? Because you don't understand it. So you get older and you see why.
You are right.
But I definitely, love that how they were strict, because that's what also got me into reading. So I wasn't out there doing this or that. And there's times I did go out with my friends and have fun and stuff like that. But a lot of times, like, it's still to this day, I'm 32 years old. I will make the excuse saying that my parents want me home at a certain time when I'm staying at their place. Oh, I do it all the time. And people believe me because they're like, you know what? That is her parents. I'm not even, she's staying at her parents' house. She ain't gonna be out late. You right. Because like, I would rather be home reading a book. I don't like staying up late. I fall asleep. Like, it's just, and I could be writing at that time. So there's so many things that I would rather usually sometimes do,
I definitely understand that. I'm in full agreement. I might have to start using it. Hey. No, she wants me home. She wants me home. I might start using that one. I like that. I never thought about painting the picture like that.
Yeah, hold on one second. I can't be having with that lips in here,
You
All right, I'm ready. Well, I'm not gonna do makeup because I also want, like, when young girls see this, they don't always think that they have to put on makeup. Now, sometimes I might put on makeup, but young girls need to know that natural beauty is a thing. I got nieces, they gotta know, Yeah, and then that book club that I started, it's about to hit 200 people.
Woo!
Yeah, so almost like 200. And yeah, because I started joining clubs over here, and I was like, hey, I'm a club. If you like wine, I like wine. Let's do this.
So what themes or takeaways do you hope stay with readers when they're reading The Phoenix Awakening? What is something you want them to take away from this, or what is a theme that you think and you hope they will grab onto and stay with, something that you want them to carry?
Don't let nothing break you. You're going to go through stuff and things, of course, everyone goes through situations that are far worse than other people. Some people go through situations that aren't as bad. But I see so many people getting broken by one little thing or getting bent out of shape by so many other things. So, I really do live by that term. What doesn't kill you will make you stronger, or somebody else might be going through something worse. Just keep your head up. Find if an obstacle is getting thrown your way, it's because you can get through it. You might not know how you're going to get through it, but you're going to figure it out, or maybe you might need help to figure it out. And be careful who you trust. Your circle has to be very important. And even if you have to reevaluate people that are in your life, because we all have to do that, right? We got to, one has to reevaluate certain relationships or people in their life. It's okay. And it's okay to say goodbye to a toxic relationship or friendship or whatever it is. So it doesn't break you.
I'm out of here.
I agree with you, man. That's tough. That is tough. That is something beautiful. You beautifully said that, to just walk away. It's important to just walk away from some things. And sometimes we're kind of just caught into some situations we just don't know how to let go. And this book here, I can guarantee the strength given from it, you're going to get that strength to move forward. So I 100% feel exactly what you're referring to. And for the readers that are preparing themselves and embracing themselves for this book, and for the readers that have read this book, it's a powerful takeaway you're about to receive. And you just heard it from Miss Sotomayor herself. So just to give the readers and viewers a different aspect of you, we got some fun questions on the side that we're just going to go more like, something more unique to you or about you. And this just allows them to see a different side of you outside of the book creative side of you. They get to explore you a little bit. So we're going to begin in 1, 2, 3. Favorite author of all time?
Stephanie Meyers and Lemony Snickets.
Okay. I'm a big fan of it myself. I love it. I've read, I've watched, I did both. So I enjoy the series. Red wine or white?
Both. I'll tell you why. White wine, I'll drink when I'm being social, so I don't get tired. Red wine makes me tired. So when I'm at home, I'm relaxing, I'm chilling out. I'm not trying to go nowhere. I will sip on some red wine, and it makes me tired. So it relaxes me, and I don't have to worry about falling asleep in the middle of a conversation.
Oh man, that's amazing. I love that. I'm a fan of both as well. What is your most used emoji?
Laughing so hard you're crying.
That's beautiful. I can definitely tell, man. Listen, a lot of good laughter is good for the soul, so we love it. That means the heart. Paperback or audiobook?
Paperback. I am very old-fashioned. Okay. I like paperback because you can actually sit down and you get lost into the book. I like when books grasp your attention and take you in. It's like you're leaving this world, not like leaving it passing away, but you're leaving it. Your imagination is somewhere else, and absolutely. You can really get deep into it with it can really grasp my attention. Where audiobook, sometimes I'll wander off or I'm paying attention and then I'll start daydreaming or something else. So then I have to pause, rewind it. If something's too loud or someone's too loud, now I got to pause, rewind it. But with the book, you can be as loud as you want. I'm reading the words. I'm not trying to hear them. So I do love my paperback.
I agree. I'm with you. I'm down with the paperback with you. I'm not a big fan of the audio stuff myself. If there was a song that you could have had on repeat while writing, what song would it have been? Or what is a favorite song of yours?
Favorite song?
Yeah.
Oof,
you can choose one song. What would be a favorite song? Like a song?
You know what? It's kind of hard. Because I like all types of music. And okay. So upbeat jazz. Like if you ever go to New Orleans and you're on the Bourbon Street and you hear that. I didn't have any music playing when I was writing, but I would have that. Some jazz playing when the little what do you call it? The old fashioned record that you a vinyl player.
Yeah, vinyl player. There we go.
Yeah, vinyl player, because it always sounds better on me. So I would have had that. But I get lost in my own world when I'm typing. I'm in the zone. So I don't really I could play it. I even had the TV on sometimes for background music. But once I'm in the zone writing, I don't hear anything or anyone. You have to shake me in order to get the attention. So to answer your question, it would have been some jazz.
Okay, awesome. So what we do understand is that you were in the zone while writing this. So this book got your attention, and then this book is created in the zone. So those who want to know how this book was made, it was in the zone. And you know what that means? It was Amandarized. This book was Amandarized because she was in the zone. So
you're getting the terminology. I love it.
Oh yeah, I love it. Yeah. Listen, we're going to Amandarize this thing. So we gotta let them know that if they want to have that Amandarizing ability, they're gonna have to tap into the Phoenix Awakening. So just to wrap things up, where can people find your book, Miss Sotomayor?
So people can find this book.
Hey.
So on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million. There's different formats. So if you want a Kindle, ebook, they have it on Kindle, Apple. Also, if you want a audio, you can get it from Amazon, but there's also audiobook as well. It's usually an application on smartphones, so they can find it there as well. So there's all online bookstores. It's available there.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then there's also merchandise too. So if you really like it, there's merchandise for my book as well. So there's a coffee mug, wine tumbler that if you're out on vacation or, just chilling in a pool, or maybe you're at a party and you just want something to cover your cup. So you have that. You have a rain jacket. There's a hoodie and there's also a shirt. So there is merchandise for it if you do like it.
Okay. And any final words for your future readers?
Thank you for your support. I highly appreciate it. And I really thank you for that. I really hope you enjoy the book because there is a sequel coming out. So there's more books coming.
Okay.
Please write a review for your girl because that helps me tremendously as well.
Well, we appreciate you, Miss Sotomayor, and thank you for coming out and giving us your time and energy and just being an awesome book writer. Again, you gotta let them see that book one more time. The Phoenix Awakening. Please go out and purchase your copy now from Amanda Mercedes Sotomayor. It is an amazing book.
When you need your support.
Yes,
need your support.
Trust me, this book could be a series. So if you guys want that series, come on out and support that book because it's going to the next level.
Part 2, part 3, maybe even a part 4. It depends on what comes up here. So the girl's always coming up with things. I find things, I look at it, and then I Amanderize it. So I put the spin on it.
Yeah, okay, we're Amanderizing it. Okay, do you get that? Okay, you heard it from Miss Sotomayor herself. Again, go out and purchase The Phoenix Awakening. We appreciate you guys for tuning in and listening to today. Until next time, we're going to live, learn, and create.
Please wait.
Wait.
This low key is more serious than most movies. I seen a movie called I Spit in Your Grave, and it was pretty kind of insane. But this book is worse than I Spit on Your Grave. I would recommend this book if you're into like those type of stuff. Cause this is very thrilling. It's very thriller, real life. Well, that's why I can't wait to even do this with Amanda. I'm like, Amanda. What was it? How did you write this book?
Here she is, right here.
Hey, look at her.
Don't mix with the face. Don't do that.
Like she is chilled. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she is small.
She's so beautiful.
Thank you.
You gotta love it. Oh my God. You little adorable little one. Look at you.